everyone, it's Katsumi, and today I'm summoning the cards for a timeless career reading. So trust there's a message here meant for you. Now, let's check in on your goals, work energy, and what's ahead. We're also going to be tapping into the hidden opportunities and challenges at the workplace for today. So let's see what is on its way. Ooh, okay, so 5-7. Okay, so very, very interesting. So whenever you find this, uh, it perhaps maybe somewhere around May 7th or July 5th. Very interesting. 7 months away or 5 months away. Could also be of significance as well, either this year or the next year. So very important things to keep in mind, right? So I'll put that over here for now. So 7 and 5. Okay, so let's unravel what's happening with some of the other energies here. What do the universe has to say to us, or the spirit guides? Okay, so interesting. So we're talking about career, talking about work, and even your goals as well. First off, you have flex your assets. Okay, so how to make your money work is to flex those assets. Frugality in excess. Yes, it's interesting to kind of put your money into a perspective, right? In terms of how you use it and what you do with it. And yeah, just be very mindful with how you use your finances. The system needs a protein shakeup. That's interesting. Okay, so those are some interesting opportunities or challenges afoot. Interesting. So you got a choreography, career moves only you can follow. Your public image is your private property, and brand your benevolence. So at this time, it's very important in your career to take the career moves that you can follow, that you know step by step will work for you. Right? Your public image is very important. So don't forget to think about your brands, how you present yourself, and also brand your benevolence. You are amazing. Don't forget to brand yourself, right? In the way that you are coming across in the way that you wish to be, for the future you, for your future career. And you can make an omelet without risking a few nest eggs. That's very interesting. Icarus lacked a better spacecraft, and hitch your wagon to the future and design it yourself. So it's all about just taking that time to build a future that you want for your career path, right? Take the time to kind of design it your way. And for every point, the market wants a counterpoint, right? Opinions need constant refreshing, and tired of hustle, sell the rest. Okay, that's very interesting. So, yes, it's very interesting that the market also is thinking about all the little different ways it can like get a consumer to buy this one thing, right? It's like, oh, like this dice is like purple, right? But hey, I kind of want a blue one too, with like maybe like pink swirls or something like that, right? So it's like these are like all the things we have to kind of think about when we're kind of like thinking about the consumer in that way, or even like how we view our career, right? So you might want one career path, but another might very well be a nice possibility for you as well at this time. So that's like a hidden opportunity there, right? I'll take out the RuPaul because that's the first card I saw there. Yeah, tired of the hustle, sell the rest. Yeah, so if things are not working out in your existing hustle, it's okay to just sell what doesn't work for you, remove what's not working for you at this time. And it says keep your conviction even when facing multiples or facing multiple. Yeah, so even if things don't work out in your current environment, then you kind of see some challenges in the workplace where your convictions just don't align with what's happening there, you know, keep that conviction, right? Even when things are just not working out in your favor. And got rich quick, leave town quicker. Yeah, so if you are doing financially well in your career, things are picking up, you have the opportunity to move across country for a new job opportunity. Take that risk if you like. Yeah, and don't get buried in a pyramid you build. Yeah, so definitely keep an open mind and perspective about how you maneuver through your career path, and especially what you're building for yourself for the future. Yeah. And then, of course, a marketplace will find a place in the market. Convenience doesn't come easy, and moral obligation fulfilled by Amazon. That's very interesting. So, yeah, these are just kind of giving like a theme of just like wherever you are in the current marketplace of your career, it's going to find a place, right? So almost like how certain careers in the past may not have had different titles, and now they have like different uh, like titles and meanings and ways you can word it. Like almost like a developer, you can be a front end or a back end engineer, or you can just be like a whole bunch of different in betweens for that, right? Can be a mobile developer or like a game developer, like all these different like ways of like expressing this title, right? So you can find your place in the universe, in the career industry that you wish to be a part of. You'll find that for sure. It's going to be a little bit difficult for sure, but there's like some challenges here and there. But no worries, everything will work out. And then find the connection between mind, body, and wallet. Balance in all things, including your bank account. Learn the many meanings of intrinsic value. Right. So definitely don't forget to find value in what it is that you do on a daily basis, especially within your career path. And if as you are searching potentially for a new job, or if you are in one currently, find a balance between mind, body, and wallet. So let's say, for instance, you work 9 to 5. Don't work past 9 to 5. Find that balance so you can utilize all the time you need during your existing 9 to 5 in such a way that is so almost like very strategic and mindful that you don't have to do the overtime, right? And then, of course, tailor conventions to your suit. To suit you, bespoke volumes. A showstopper never stops showing up. Yeah, so keep showing up for yourself in your career, because that's going to lead you to more hidden opportunities that await you, right? And that might also be a challenge for some of you in the workplace where, having to be a showstopper never stops. Like, you have to always almost like constantly be on this like pursuit of perfection in a way, especially if you love what you do and you're very passionate. And that can be very tricky at times. So definitely take some time back to yourself, for your mind, body, and soul to heal and kind of just rejuvenate in that way, right? Okay. So let's see what other energies we have here for you today. We're going to be digging into your situation, near future, past, subconscious influences, goals and ideals, etc. And first up, you have I Feel It All, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about love, openness, emotional birth, and new feelings. So you're having new births and feelings towards the existing job that you have at this time. And you also have the world as something that is perhaps hindering you or helping you. So there's some sense of completion, unity, wholeness, right? You do feel fulfilled and integrated into your work environments or even the path that you're on, right? But it's also can be a challenge as well. Like as we were mentioning before, like you having to constantly show up and be this person, right? For not only yourself but for others in your workplace, that might bring some challenges into the workplace, right? And then your subconscious influences is the star. So you have hope. You're very inspired at this time and you have faith in terms of renewal. You have faith towards your dreams and miracles to happen in your career path and just things in general, even through the hidden opportunities that await you. And in your past, you have I indulge in my fantasies, 6, 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is all about having options, right? A lot of choices. You're daydreaming. You have some sense of illusions, and you're very tempted to make several different choices, right? It's almost like a fantasy, fulfilling your fantasy in some way in the past. Okay, and that might have hindered you a little bit before, or maybe it was a positive reinforcement of all the different things you love to do. But having many choices is very difficult. And I love the little things. Ooh, okay, so that's interesting. So you have the 10 of Cups, and that's about fulfillment, love, joy, harmony, and bliss. So you are having some sense of harmony in your workplace for some of you. Um, okay, very interesting. And then, of course, some of you might feel opposite, perhaps, when we're talking about the amount of choices that you've had, which might be kind of a little too much to take in, right? But some of you are indulging in that, okay? And in terms of your near future, you have I outrun anxiety, I get curious, and I put my foot down. So with the 10 of Swords, you have some sense of defeat happening in the near future. You're kind of surrendering. There's some painful, irreversible endings occurring with your, like the challenges that you're facing at work, right? So maybe that is a good thing or a bad thing. We'll definitely dive deep into that in just a second. And you also have the Nine of Swords, which is about anxiety. There's some sense of guilt. You're having nightmares, overthinking. So that's definitely on a more negative side of things. So some of you might have some sort of negative near future things coming up with your career path or some of the challenges that you're facing at work. You might even be feeling that right now as we speak, right? And then also you have the Page of Swords, which is about curiosity, observation, and having a sharp mind. So there's something perhaps happening in the workplace that doesn't quite sit right with you, and which is going to, like we mentioned in the past, having almost like you having to speak up for yourself with the I forgot which card it was, where it's kind of just like you kind of need to just like speak with conviction and kind of show up in that way for yourself and for the people you work with, right? And for those of you who are necessarily not in a work environment at this time, it's just a point in which you're just kind of getting curious about things happening. There are some like difficulties that you're kind of reminiscing about of the past in terms of your career. But let's see what's happening in your current approach and how you're kind of diving deep into that, into the final outcome. Okay, so I keep my heart open, Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups, you have a sense of contentment, you're satisfied, wish and pleasure is occurring. So because of your near future and what's happening there, your approach is going to be coming from a place of almost like compassion, I would say. You're just kind of very content, you're satisfied of the outcomes despite if it brings some sense of negativity. It's almost like, ooh, I feel relief. Again, like a breath of fresh air, right? It's very interesting. And then you also have I can see clearly now. That makes a lot of sense, especially with the positioning here with the environment in the near future. You can see clearly now on what happened in the near future, which will once in some point in time be a past situation that you have already gone through. Some of you might be going through this right now, but you're in an environment where you can see clearly now, especially with your approach where you're keeping your heart open in terms of the hidden opportunities and the challenges you're facing at work, right? And then what you need to know is I make my own way. So no matter what's happening in the near future, you're going to be making your own way and you're going to be traveling there to the destination of your final outcome in your own way, right? The chariot's all about having control, a sense of willpower, action. You're traveling, you're very almost like determined in that way because you're in a chariot. You have that Cancerian vibe popping up here. And then, of course, you have for your final outcome, I keep my feet planted with the Page of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles is all about having a grounded, uh, being grounded in your youth, in the opportunities that are coming to you, in the potential of what's to come. And you're kind of just studying and going through that phase of life, right? It's a very nice final outcome. So while there might be some hidden opportunities and things that might be popping up where it kind of just brings a little bit of challenges in your workplace or even in your career path, just know that universe wants you to be aware that everything's going to work out in your favor because you're going to see things clearly and it's going to allow you to keep your feet planted and grounded at this time, not only mentally but physically and spiritually. Okay, let spirit be your guide at this time as you're going through these experiences. Okay. Be loyal to what you love. And right now, your career path may not, like your existing like path, may not be quite aligned to what you truly want to do in life. And universe is saying, this is a great time to be loyal to what you love to do. You can see clearly now, and you're able to make your own way. Okay. And yeah, you can see clearly now. You have both of that. You see, getting that double energy with the owl spirit. Number 43 might be of significance as well. Very cool. Then sing your own song. Very much so. With the chariot, by making your own way, you're also singing your own song, singing to your own tune, which is going to allow you to unleash those hidden opportunities in your career path that you perhaps might not have seen before or will be able to take forward. So it says take the lead. And you are taking a lead in your life at this time or in the near future. And you're going to be shining. You're going to be shining so much that it's going to be beyond this world. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing what you love to do. Be loyal to who you are and what you love. And then turn knowledge into wisdom. So you have some knowledge here, perhaps hidden, or some knowledge you want to share with the world that's going to allow you to unleash some hidden opportunities as well. and open up to infinite possibilities. So universe says there's going to be infinite possibilities coming your way. And ooh, so we got 2 cards at the end. So time for beginner's mindset and make your dreams real. That's such a beautiful ending to the reading. So yeah, keep a lookout on the opportunities that await you at this time. Get grounded no matter what happens, no matter what challenges come your way. There's hidden opportunities within that, whether that be in the workplace, personally, professionally. The path is clear, especially in your career. You know what you love to do, and let Spirit guide you towards that abundance in life. So, thank you so much. That's all I have for you today. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.